Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for Fenix360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the musical artist JAHMARK and the Soulshakers. Hey, JAHMARK, man, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Johnny? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, brother. Thank you, man. It's good to see you. Hey, listen, I was hoping, JAHMARK, is it cool if we tune in to your track and share some of your music with our audience? I love them to hear some of Happiness. Does that sound good?
Yes, man. Bring it.
All right, cool, man.
Everybody need a little happiness, especially in this time.
We do all need a dose of happiness. So let's have one, all right? Let's tune in now to Happiness with Jamark and the Soul Shakers.
Happiness, come together, make we put it to the test. Happiness, everyone deserves the best. Life goes on every day. Good times are here to stay. Don't care what people say. Take it forward every day. Let's make things positive. People feel good when they give. Let's make a better way to live. Make positive, positive. All you got to do, be yourself and keep it real. All you need to do, live your life the way you feel. Happiness, come together, make we put it to the test. Oh, happiness, everyone deserves the best. Happiness, come together, make we put it to the test. Watch out, happiness, everyone deserves the best. Life goes on every day. Good times are here to stay. Don't care what people say. Pay it forward in every way. Let's make things positive. Don't it feel good when you give? Got to make a better way to live. Keep trotting in the positive. Whoa.
Jamark, sweet, man. So great to share your vibes with everybody. And listen, I'm looking forward to learning about your journey as an artist. Can you tell me where you're from and how did you first get involved in music?
Okay. I'm from the little island of Jamaica, from the city of Kingston. You could say I'm an uptown rebel, you
Uh,
know. And in the time of actually when I came to America, United States, that was in the time of, I don't know if you ever heard of Manley and Siaga.
uh-huh. I love to
Have you
learn.
ever heard it? Yeah. Though back in the day when Bob Marley was alive. So yeah, there's some political turmoil in Jamaica, and thousands of Jamaicans leave Jamaica at that time, and my family was one of them. And when we came to America, it was a rough move for me. I didn't want to leave Jamaica. It was kind of like a forced move.
Yes.
And yeah, that's when around this, they say it's in the darkest time of someone's life where he finds the brightest part of himself. And it's around that time that I didn't choose music, but music chose me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a true,
So
that's a true soul's calling.
yeah,
That is a heartbreaking situation when you're torn away from the home that you love and into a foreign place and not feeling the spirit of it necessarily. It had to grow into the spirit, I assume.
yeah. But sometime out of something bad comes something good,
Of
you
course,
know.
that
Yeah,
adversity and beautiful art emerges, you know? Um,
absolutely.
so I
It's
appreciate
like
that.
it's like uh, it's like um like a caterpillar and a butterfly, you know, it's the same creature, but the caterpillar have to go into a dark, solitary cocoon before he emerges with his wings as a butterfly, you know. So in human beings, that cocoon is when you reach a low point in your life. So it's either you go down or you come up because you can't go no lower. You know what I'm saying?
I do. And that's life. And listen, I love that analogy you used of that chrysalis and the caterpillar and butterfly. And I also think about, like, you know, that when you see actually like a chicken come out of its eggshell, you know, it's such a struggle, but the incessant pecking, eventually it comes, and when it arrives, it's all bedraggled and beaten up, but then it preens itself and it emerges as this beautiful little chick, right? And
that's right.
And that's what I think human beings too, when they're going through their strife and struggle. It's also preparing us in a way for some flowering. So that's beautiful, brother. Now let me ask this question then. What kind of artists influence you? If you're from the islands, was reggae always something that, you know, you wanted to create or listen to growing up, or were there other kinds of genres of music that influenced you?
Well, put it this way, when the rest of the world was listening to the Beatles, Jamaica was listening to the Scatterlights.
Right.
You know? So as a little boy growing up in Jamaica, I was listening to, well, my parents used to listen to Scatterlight, and that's their generation. And I was listening to like Hopeton Lewis, Toots and the Maytals, Alton Ellis, you know, these kind of artists.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my root. The Jamaicans, you know. Yeah.
Beautiful, brother.
So that was my foundation. And then as I grow older into teenage years, I went to a school named Campion College, you know, in Jamaica. And that's where I started being introduced more to like the Wailers music, you know, and Burning Spear and these kind of artists, you know. Yeah, and you know, of course I listen to artists up here in America too, you know, like Wilson Pickett and Otis Redding and these kind of artists, you know.
Right, I'm hearing you. Real classic. Yeah, I appreciate it. And so let me ask this question.
Some people might say that's old school, you know, but I call it, that's the golden age of music, the golden age, you know.
I do. And listen, what's old is new again. What happens is there becomes a resurgence of love for a period of time, or, you know, the quality of these classic artists, you know, they're timeless. And so, you know, I appreciate art in that respect. And these musicians and these talented singers, they're so inspirational, bro. And so, speaking of inspiration, what outside of music, what is it that inspires you, or to make you want to play? I mean, is it something that's coming through spiritually, or how do you kind of lift yourself up?
Well, I'm just so thankful for life. For me, just life itself is very inspirational, you know. I have reverence for every aspect of life, you know. When I was a little boy, I used to love to draw and color, you know, when I was a little boy. And every time the blue crayon touched the yellow crayon, it turned green. And I would go, wow, you know, and I would try and touch every other crayon to see if it would change color like that. And it didn't change color like that. But when I was a youth, I didn't get the full understanding of what that meant. But as I grow, I look around and I notice, wow, the grass is green, the trees are green, the leaves are green. So the creator, blue crayon, must have touched the yellow crayon for these green trees. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I look around for the blue crayon and the yellow crayon, and I see the sky is blue, the sun is golden, right?
Yeah, man.
And I come to the understanding that this is how the Creator bring the heavens to earth.
Yeah.
Bring the heavens to earth, right? So
Yeah.
God and religion is two different things, right? Because religion teaches you can't go to heaven unless you die.
Mm-hmm.
Religion teaches you can't go to heaven unless you die. But the Almighty God showed me, hey, even a child could get that lesson. Even a child, just your blue crayon touch the yellow crayon and it turned green. So the Creator showed me that He brought the heavens to earth for us to behold, you know.
That's magnificent perspective, and also for you to
you see. Go. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I was going to say it's for you to grasp that kind of concept of creation at such a tender age. That's amazing, and then you recall it so vividly, you know.
Those memories are there. It's a joy for me to remember things like that. But you asked me what inspired me. Just simple little moments like that. Simple little moments like that, you know.
And the natural world and all of life, like you say, and all the living beings, they're all reflections of the glory of Jah, and it's amazing to be immersed in it and be among it and also be part of it.
Yes.
To it. And that's what this One Love Spirit is about, which I appreciate so much from the island of Jamaica and its artists, how they so eloquently express themselves. To express that One Love Spirit is really inspirational. That's why I so enjoy meeting someone like you, and also learning about your journey and also what's coming up for you. So tell me about the Soul Shakers and what are you guys working on now?
Well, a few months ago, we released an album that the scientists, Upton Overton Brown, mixed the album. And the album was called Dubbing with the Scientists. I have a lot of dub cuts on it. You know, they're playing it right now in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And future, we are about to release a new full-length album called Vigilance.
Vigilance.
Vigilance. By next month, we should release it. You know, we have some things planned for it, but I don't want to speak too soon about things before they happen. You know what I mean?
I do, man.
You know what I mean, right?
I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so let me ask this then. You know, how do you guys promote yourself? How do people find you, you know, on some of the social channels?
Yeah, we're pretty much on all the social media: Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. Mm-hmm. You know, JAHMARK and the Soulshakers. Just look it up and you'll find us. And I did want to mention also that next month I'm going to be playing a gig in Miami, honoring the Honorable Marcus Garvey, and they're going to do like they're going to erect a plaque in Miami, in the city of Miami, with one of his famous sayings, you know, about it, which is emancipate yourself from mental slavery, which Bob Marley sang in the song Redemption Song, right? So they're honoring the Honorable Marcus Garvey, and they asked me to perform. So that will actually be my first gig since this whole Corona fiasco. You know?
Pandemic.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it.
And listen, and so that event for in honor of Marcus Garvey is taking place in Miami. At what time? What are the dates for that?
August 17th. August 17th.
That's great, man. Well, listen, I am looking forward to following your progress, JAHMARK and the Soulshakers, by tuning into your social channels and always kind of keeping updated, but also looking for your progress on the Fenix360 app, man. So we're looking forward to having you there.
Respect.
And listen, so everybody who's watching, I want you to tune into the social media links that you find below for JAHMARK and the Soulshakers. And if you're in the Miami area, don't miss his event coming up soon. And we'll look for him rising on Fenix360. And my brother, thanks so much for sharing your heart and your wisdom and your music with us. Happiness. And I wish you the very best, man. Respect, brother.
Thank you for having me, Johnny. Respect to you.
Respect to you.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Take care, man. Big up.
Bringing the people together with music,
Sweet reggae music.
bringing the people together with love. Wadada, 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 wadada. Wadada, 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 wadada. Wadada, wadada, wa, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh.
Sweet reggae music.
Now that we've got this love right here in our hands, with the help of Jah, I got to touch you with this magic wand.